Filipinas are probably the most loving, caring, supportive girlfriends that you can ever have in your entire life. They will support you even if you get sick. They will stay with you. It doesn't matter. That's how they grew up. But a lot of mistakes that foreigners make is they take it for granted. They don't give that energy back. They just are like, oh, okay, that's just how it is, right? And I don't have to do anything. But you do have to, right? Give a little bit back. They're not asking for the world, okay? But if they put in so much work, you should also put in a lot of work, right?
Match the energy.
Exactly, because she does everything for me, right? She, she cleans, she makes the food, she does this, she does that.
I do this.
Right, she does this. Mustakayo. Guys, I hope you're doing well. Sorry for the weird view, okay? We're currently in a taxi, right? We're on our way to Mandaluyong yet again because, well, Baby Ko needs to get her braces adjusted. I know we said that a few videos ago, but they weren't open. I don't know why. Anyways, we'll just do some errands and we'll have a nice bite and we'll talk about it. So, have a nice day with us. Today, I'm giving you a foreigner's guide to a Filipina's heart. And how do I know that it's foolproof? Well, let me turn the camera. That's how I know. Alright guys, we're all done with it. We are on our way now to get some food. There's apparently a good inasal place where you can get like inasal for only 110. So that's what we're going to do. First thing I would say is if you marry or date a Filipina, I think what you have to get used to, or careful, there's poop. You don't marry just a Filipina, or you're not just with the Filipina, even if it's just your girlfriend. You're with the whole family. In Germany, it's like, okay, you know her, and after like a few months, you meet the family. No, in the Philippines, it's so different. You actually date the whole family. The mom, the dad, the aunt, the brother, the sister, the cousin, Lola, Tito, you name it. Everyone. It's just so different from Germany. You have no idea. I don't know how it is for you guys, but you kind of have your relationship between you together.
And not
me
only
and her.
that, before you actually be in an official relationship with a Filipina, you have to like impress the family first.
Yeah, you kind of have to. But like I said, you marry the whole family, okay? Which I mean, she's not really like that. I'm gonna be honest. She's
I'm
really
an orphan.
Yeah, no,
Shut up.
okay, she isn't, but she is really like distant from her family because she grew up kind of alone, and she's an OFW, so she always was alone. So
Yeah.
I have a
10
really
years
I
alone.
have an easier time handling that because I mean I am a family person, but we aren't really that big of a family, so I would have a hard time, too many people. I don't know if you can do that, right? But ask your Filipino or Filipinos that are watching, it's true, right? You're such big family people.
For other Filipinos, you would need to always impress the family. So if you visit, you have to like maybe buy them some food.
True.
Do you know that?
You need to bring pasalubongs. Let's look for the place first and then get some good food, huh? And the thing is, don't act too distant. Don't be too cool.
Yeah.
Go and say hello, take their hand, do the Mano po.
Yeah, don't wait for them.
Don't wait for them. If you're shy, it's gonna be hard.
It has to be the opposite of that.
Yeah, true. You have to be like, get out of your comfort zone. Officially arrived.
It's full.
Oh,
What time is it?
It is. Alrighty. We're not at the place because it is so full and there's a line. It's so hot. It's smoggy outside. There's so much smog in the air. You cannot even see the sky right now. Can you show them? Guys, you cannot see anything. So we're just called a taxi and we will go to a mall, which is, AC, this and that, so we'll feel a little bit better and the air might be a little bit better and hopefully more places that we can eat at. But yeah, it's gonna arrive in 5 minutes, so awesome. And you might think, why do I care, right? I'm married to her, why would I care? Do I really need to see the family every week? Do I really need to do this every week? Do I really need to go like out with their cousins or do that? Yes, you have to. That's how it is in the Philippines. You just In the Philippines, you marry the whole family. There's no way past it. Maybe a Filipina like mine that isn't, as close to their family, but 99.9% of Filipinas, it's just gonna be like that. Guys, it is so hot. I'm so happy Kuya has the AC on. There's also a reason why we left. I think we saw two guys with guns.
Yeah.
Right? 2 guys with guns. On a tricycle, and another 2 guys that were drinking Red Horse while they were
At this
riding.
hour.
Yeah, no, that's not even a problem. Drink as much as you want, but they were riding their scooters. I mean, the one in the back was drinking and the one in the front was drinking. They were just finishing it as they got some new. So I think it was a good idea to maybe go to the mall now. What do you guys think? Do you maybe drink and drive and carry around pew-pews? Leave it down in the comments. Look at this, guys. We're now at Green Belt. Beautiful. Careful that you don't step into anything. Every time
really
I come
green.
here, yeah, it's really green. It is indeed Green Belt. Guys, we're at a Vietnamese restaurant. Everything else was full, okay? And actually, we waited here quite some time. On Saturdays, it's always so full, no matter where we go.
True.
So
Alright.
I think I'm gonna have this. This is what I'm gonna have.
What's that?
I don't know. Po. I think we had it in Vietnam, no?
Yeah, we did.
It's a little spicy, no?
I like bopo.
Yeah, let's take this one.
Yeah, I'll check for it.
We ordered some Vietnamese food. I'm gonna show you guys once it actually arrives. But what I wanted to say was, the first thing that we said is that you marry the whole family, right, when you are with a Filipina. But I think the most important thing is when you meet the family of a Filipina, I think the most important thing is the Mano po. I don't know if you know it. You take someone's hand and you put it to the, like this, right?
It's like you're asking for a blessing and they're
Yeah.
giving you blessings.
Yeah, with everyone, every older person. But there's also a limit to it. If you do it to a young person,
That only to older person or to the parents.
yeah, exactly. The next thing is pretty important as well when you date a Filipina. And before you even date someone in the Philippines, right? What you have to do is you have to ligaw them, which means you have to court them, right? So
Is there a courtship in Germany?
there's not really courtship. You don't court someone. So in the Philippines,
So
you're
wait. How do you decide if let's say for example, German woman, right? And you
you basically
like
just
her.
ask.
On the
You're
first
like
day?
no, you're like your friends. Maybe you go out a few times as friends, and then you're like, hey, you want to be my girlfriend? Like that.
Just like that? You don't have to like give her flowers, food.
No,
Because in the Philippines, you have to chop wood for the family. You know that?
not really. Chop some wood. What
Yeah,
is that?
like especially in the provinces, right? They can use wood for like fire or cooking or building a house. I don't know.
Right.
So one ligaw, one
Thank you, Paul.
act of courtship is to chop wood for the family.
I thought courtship was also like you go. Do you meet the family when you court her? Will the family decide
Yeah.
when you court them?
Yeah, you have to let the family know that you're courting them. And in Tagalog, it's like aakyat ng ligaw.
Aakyat ng
Aakyat.
ligaw.
Aakyat
Aakyat.
ng ligaw.
So you have to aakyat someone, right? And courting, we didn't really court each other. I think she's really, she's westernized a little bit. And I think most Filipinas are westernized at some point where they're like, okay, I don't need courtship anymore. I kind of just need to know, okay, can we go on a date? Okay, do I like you? Okay, let's make it official. I think most Filipinas are like that nowadays. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. And in these days, I think the art of like actual courtship is no longer existing.
I think a Filipina will be impressed if you tell her that you want to court her. She will be like, oh my god, she will love you even more. If you
Instead of saying like,
let's go on a date, baby, or something, tell her, hey, can we do courtship? I informed myself, I want to do ligaw.
yeah.
Right? She will be so
Or
impressed.
in Tagalog, you can say, gusto ko manligaw.
Gusto ko manligaw.
Manligaw.
Gusto ko manligaw. That's what you have to say.
But in the Ligaw stage, you can't act like you're already together.
Yeah, you have to be like friends.
You have, not friends, you have to like put them on a pedestal.
Like-
best foot forward.
Yeah, kind of show your best side.
Yeah.
And also to the parents and everyone.
Yeah.
You have to like bring a lot of presents and stuff like that.
To get pursued.
Yeah,
Yes.
you don't have to like pay money, like crazy money
Yeah,
for, but
not really. But it depends on you. If your love language is like spending, then that will work.
yeah, I mean, whatever she likes, I think if you make an effort, it's gonna be cool.
Sure.
So just to sum it up, if you want to court a Filipina, do ligaw, right? That's what you have to do. You open the door, you hold her back, you go to church with her, you worship with her, and important is that you don't act like you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
You kind of like just put her on like a princess. You treat the Filipina like a princess.
Treatment.
Yeah, and if you do that, they will be so impressed.
Yeah, but don't change that. I mean, whatever you showed at the beginning, don't change that
No.
once you're already in a relationship.
But I'm gonna tell you, if you already say to her, I want to do ligaw, I want to court you, she will already fall for you.
Yeah.
Because she's like, oh my god, he really sees me in that light.
As long
That's
as
so
you're
awesome.
consistent and
Yeah,
you're a gentleman, I think. Like,
yeah, 100%. By the way, if you ligaw a Filipina, you cannot ligaw 3 babae. Okay, you can only ligaw 1 girl. That is it. That's like the golden rule. You cannot be a little babaero and just ligaw 50 girls at one time. No.
It's like a lottery.
Yeah, you cannot do that. No.
Whoever says
No.
yes first.
If you love one, only talk to one, only text one, only call one, only go dates with one. That's what you have to do. So when you date a Filipina, this is where most foreigners start losing their mind.
Why?
Because Filipinas are extremely expressive, right? Filipinas are extremely expressive, right?
True.
They will tell you, I love you, I will do this, you're the best, you're my angel, you're this, right? They will say something like that. But at the same time, they will also be, you kind of need to figure out, because they're not direct. They're expressive, but they're not direct. So you kind of need to figure out if they're angry or not.
Only when they're upset.
Yeah.
It's like a whole unspoken language in
Yeah.
the Philippines.
For example, if she only says, okay, sige, like that, right? You have to
Yeah.
kind of, there's like, oh, there's something wrong.
Sige doesn't mean sige.
Or for example, they can also be a little bit tampo. Tampo is like the Filipino way of saying like, you're angry, but not really. It's just a playful angry, and they just want to see that you try again.
Yeah, it's like
That you try.
sulking.
Yeah, they're sulking just to see that you try, and once they see that you try, it's gonna be fine.
Sure.
Always be the bigger person, right? The guy always has to be kind of like the bigger person.
Yeah.
And I know it might sound like a little bit weird that we generalize Filipinas, but it's legit their culture. It's just, it's not like, okay, of course there's some Filipinas who are different, right? She's also different, she's westernized, but this is just, if you have just a Filipina from the Philippines, this is my experience and her experience with her friends.
Yeah,
so we're
true.
not trying to generalize you guys and put everyone into one basket.
Yeah.
I would also love if you guys could leave down in the comments that have Filipinas, what is maybe something that we didn't mention, right? That you have to work with, or that
True.
you had to do that made her like, oh my god, what? You did that for me? Oh, look at the meat that's in it. Okay, let's try. This is Vietnamese. You want some?
Just a little bit. Alright, I'm good.
This is gonna be awesome. I already know. I know we always do like mukbangs while we do these videos, but I think it's just, it makes it more authentic, I think. It's good. This is awesome. This tastes really good. It's like a little banh mi. The fries are.
Kamote.
Look at this. Going in. This is chicken banh mi here in the Philippines. It's fresh.
Is it the same as in Vietnam?
No. It's good, right? That is so awesome. You like it? Take some of the meat. Tell me how the meat is. I haven't described it yet. It's tender, juicy.
So easy to eat,
It's
considering
yeah,
I have
braces.
braces.
Yeah, she just got her braces adjusted. But one thing I want to say is, Filipinas are probably the most loving, caring, supportive girlfriends that you can ever have in your entire life. They will support you even if you get sick. They will stay with you. It doesn't matter. That's how they grew up. But a lot of mistakes that foreigners make is they take it for granted. They don't give that energy back. They just are like, oh, okay, that's just how it is. Right? And I don't have to do anything. But you do have to, right? Give a little bit back. They're not asking for the world, okay? But if they put in so much work, you should also put in a lot of work, right?
Match the energy.
Exactly, because she does everything for me, right? She, she cleans, she makes the food, she does this, she does that.
I do
So,
this.
right, she does this.
Yummy.
And that is yummy, right? She does a lot of stuff. But I make sure that she feels loved, cared for, right? And has the assurance. So, for example, when she's hungry in the morning, and I know she's hungry in the morning, I'll make her a favorite breakfast, right? Which is potatoes with cheese. And she loves potatoes with cheese. So I'll make that for her, right? It's a give and take. You don't always need to give, right? Because Filipinas just love to give. That's in their nature. But, dude, a little bit. Just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. It is shrimp, meat, and you know what? That's like $4.50. Shrimp and steak for $4.50. And look, this is how Filipinas take care of you.
Yummy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is it good? There's a lot of like pork, no?
Can you try it?
The fried rice is really good.
Can you try the
What?
shrimp? Look guys, even if it's her favorite food, she lets me taste it first. And I can't even say no.
Of course. Oh. Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so cheap.
Not a big fan of seafood, right? But it's good.
You want more?
No. This is important when you date a Filipina. You don't just date her, okay? Don't call it just dating, right? No Filipina wants to be casually dated, right? Or the majority doesn't want that. Filipinas, we all know that Filipinas are traditional girls. We all know that, right? Which means you should be a traditional man, right? So don't just date them for fun. They don't want to be dated for fun. I mean, yeah, there are some girls who like fun, but most of them, what they want is they want to date to marry, right? They're respectable women who want to date to marry. Ask any Filipino, any Filipina, Filipinas date to marry. That's just how it is, right, babe?
True.
Remember one thing, Filipinas aren't Western women. So, in the West, it's normal to have female friends. We both know that. Men have female friends, females have male friends, right? But here, your Filipina will be way more happy, especially if you're a foreigner, if you don't have female friends. It's also kind of a respect thing, right? Because that's just how you respect her. I know it sounds weird because some of you are like, why can't I have her? You can, obviously, but I think she would be more happy if you just didn't. And
You
I
cannot
think,
be super friendly.
yeah,
With just random Filipino.
Yeah.
Random women.
Yeah,
Especially with Filipino
exactly.
women too.
Like a lot of guys, they want a traditional girl, right? Which is why they take Filipinas. But they don't want to be traditional themselves. Even though we might don't look traditional, right? We look like young blokes. But we chase the traditional lifestyle, right? So
True, Timon doesn't have any female friends.
I don't. I have zero.
Especially Filipino friends. The only Filipino friend that he has is our landlord.
Yeah, our landlord. Shout out my landlord.
And my friend.
Yeah, and her friends. Basically, give her peace and your life will bloom. And what I also realized is, yes, you can find good Filipina women on dating apps. That is completely possible. But I think the better quality people aren't on dating apps, I feel like. What do you think?
Did we meet on dating apps?
We didn't meet on a dating app. But
It was organic encounter.
it was an organic encounter by Instagram. But jokes aside, I think if you're just a good bloke, you know, and you are maybe not scared to interact with someone or like come up to someone, I think it is pretty easy to just come up and be like, hey, you know, you look cute. Anyways, guys.
Anyways, guys.
If you enjoyed the video. Anyways, guys.
Anyways.
Wow, look. This, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And just as always, thank you guys so much. Bye.